cash inflows and outflows during a financial period. It complements the Statement of Comprehensive and OCI and Statement of Financial Position. It helps users assess financial statements for liquidity and solvency, ability to generate cash, and cash management effectiveness, which is required under IAS 7. The structure of a cash flow. So you have an operating activities, investing activities, and financing activities. This is your framework. So operating activities is your core revenue producing activities. So it's all cash from customers and cash paid to customers and wages. So that's where your T accounts come in, Shana. And then you have your investing activities, which is acquisition and disposal of long-term assets. And then you have financing activities as changes in equity and borrowings. And then your net result will show the net increase of cash or cash equivalents. Okay, so the direct method, it reports on the cash receipts and cash payments directly from operating activities. It presents the gross cash flows. So an example would be cash received from customers, cash paid to suppliers, cash paid for operating expenses, and cash paid for income tax. The indirect method, it starts with the net profit from your income statement. So it adjusts for non-cash expenses, amortization and depreciation, non-operating items such as PPE, profit on PPE, and the changes in working capital, which is your inventory, receivables, and payables. And it reconciles accrual-based profit to cash basis. I'm not going to worry with these examples. Let's give it over to Shana. Shana, I'm going to email you this as well.
Okay.
And then you can send it out as well.
Okay.
Are you sharing your screen?
Yes, I'm just gonna post the pictures in the chat if anyone's also wanting to do it on Excel. And this one. And this one. There we go. That's everything. So let me just zoom in and then we take this first one. Okay. Golden Globe. Now it gives a lot of things required. Prepare the cash flows from operating activities section of the statement of cash flows. The cash generated must be the close direct method. Okay, cool. And then comparative figures and notes are not required. So let's quickly start with the framework and then we can work through, I guess, the additional information there. I'll vinnig look at my notes. So we want
Teamwork, eh?
this
Did
one.
everybody sign the register?
I'm gonna, yes. You guys must tell me now. I'm gonna do it like this.
Hi, Louis.
And then.
Hi, everyone.
Hello, hello.
So we're going to send you these afterwards. There's a few more examples that you can work through for those that joined late. So we're going to do 2 of the stuff that I think most people struggle with. Shana, is it only me that can't see your words?
Sorry, no. I'm still copy pasting, Aziza. So it's just
Okay,
taking
let's make
me
it
to
bigger.
do the right ways now. I'll zoom in just now. It was receipts and it was payments. Because this is now the direct method. And then generated. It's going to do it like this. And then the last three. I'm just going to be these ones. I'm bold now. All right. So, yes, direct method. We're not going to look at non-cash items. We don't look at tax. And yeah, receipts, payments generated. Okay. Everybody happy with the framework, or did I maybe leave something out?
We're happy. Remember, this is not a full cash flow, Shana.
Yes, this is
It's only
only
the
the
top part.
operating.
Yeah.
Yes, operating activity. So we're just going to look at this one.
Can you
All
just make
right.
it bigger for us, please? I think it's only me that can't see.
Let me zoom in. Let me zoom in.
Make the font also bigger. There where you're writing. Maybe if you can make
Oh, okay, I can do that.
14 or 12.
Yeah,
14
it's
will
now
be
a bit
better.
small. Okay,
That's
there we
better.
go. That's better. Alright, let me just find out where I want to start. Okay, so let's first start at the additional information because that's where we usually start. Yeah.
Shana, give everybody 5 minutes just to read through this
Okay.
example so that they can all contribute and see where they go wrong.
Yes, let's do that. So I'm going to show just the additional info first because I guess the working starts from there and then we can start with this first one. So I'm just going to cut out the required. It's just asking for a direct cash flow. Okay.
Everybody in our WhatsApp group here because Shana posts this after the WhatsApp group. Is everybody in our group?
Is everyone ready to give it a go? Let me just. Oh, they didn't give anything at the top. Okay. The account so long. Okay, can we start, guys? Are we ready? Okay, so number 1. Okay, so they just say this is an extract. Revenues, changes in. Okay. So I guess how I would approach it. So with the additional information with this extract, we must first identify now what this is, if it's going to be operating, financing, or investing accounts, and then we can just fill it in so long. So yeah, just quickly check something. Revenue generated from operating expenses. Okay, so the first one, revenue. Okay, so cash receipts from customers, I would want to put it under this one. And since it's revenue, it's going to be an inflow of money since it's what we've sold, right? So it's going to be positive. Now you guys must help me out now if I'm going wrong. Or is it cash generated from operations? No, receipts from customers. We got more sales. Let me just quickly check.
Shauna, start
Cash
with T accounts.
receipts.
Start with your
The
T
T
account.
accounts.
Throw your T
So,
account up first.
so Aziza, is this now with regarding to revenue?
Yes.
Okay, revenue. Let's
But you're only
continue with
looking for the
revenue.
receipts from the customers, eh?
True, we're only looking for bank, nee, for bank. Okay.
Yes. For your
Yeah.
revenue.
Yes. Okay. I think May. Okay. So with revenue, this is now for the year ended.
People, am I the only one that can't see this the stuff? It's very
Sorry
small.
guys. Sorry, I'm trying to smash everything now so that I can.
Rather leave it big, make it big. Is there nobody
Okay.
talking back to us? Amina, can you see?
Yeah, Sham, you guys must tell me. Let me sort of put it longs
Yes, I think
next to this
Aziza's
one because
right. You should leave it like that.
okay, let me do this. Is this better? Now we can do our T account.
Yes.
Like everything big now. All right.
What is this blocks that you have here? Is that your T
My
account?
T accounts, yeah.
Can you
I was
make it
thinking
the
now.
T shape? So
I
it's
can
not
do that.
revenue, Shana. It is debtors or your trade receivables control.
Okay,
Let's
trade
start with the trade receivables.
receivables. Okay,
Remember, we're
that
looking for missing numbers that's going to represent the cash in my trade
yes.
receivables. We're only looking for cash. Let's go.
We are only looking for cash. So that means you're gonna have a balance and we're going to have sales here. So this is gonna be revenue. Yeah. Need to practice these accounts. 451123. Precies.
And
451123.
keep these frameworks with you people with the exams.
Yes, I think I still need to. Yeah, the T accounts is where I'm struggling a
Keep the
bit, but we're
frameworks
gonna
of
do it.
all the T accounts and then it will guide you quicker. And how it, what must be balance, revenue, on the debit credit side. Then it will go faster in the exams.
Let's quickly check here. Oh, yes, you're right, Aziza, because number 3 says here, all purchases and sales are made on credit, so it has to be trade receivables. Okay, okay. I am here now. All purchases and sales. So we're gonna have trade payables as well.
Yeah,
I
but you're
guess.
jumping around. You're jumping around.
Okay, let me not sorry.
Let's first
First
figure
one.
out our trade receivables account. Is there anybody with the Louis and the Klambrecht?
I would
Let's
want to
go.
say bank.
Vanessa.
Where are we gonna get for bank debit? It means that we've received money. So it's going to lessen that account. So it means we have to credit it. So we are interested in this one.
Are we now at the trade receivables?
Yes.
Okay.
So now the only info we have so far is from this profit and loss statement.
Yeah, but this is
So
additional. Just go
no,
up or to the
here we go for the balances.
that's it. There, if we
Perfect.
go
Here
to
we go.
our trade receivables, where is our trade receivables here? Are
Here
there?
we go. Yes, it's under debtors control. So I see now
That's
in the
it. That's it.
beginning of the
So,
year,
and the end. So that is our
298.
opening balance,
Perfect.
298.
Let me zoom
Is
my
our
right here.
opening balance, which is positive, and then we must less the closing balance, and that will be then giving us the cash flow in that part.
Okay. So now, let me just, sorry, see what was the closing balance? 320. We go.
320, and the opening
320.
balance was
But
29.
now, since they said that all of the, what am I doing? Here we go. Since they said all sales are on credit, we know that under trade receivables, sales is going to come in here. And we are interested in the cash flow, as you said, so we'll be interested in bank. So this remainder balance, that thing is the one we need to put on our statement. So let's quickly do a check.
Just a moment, the bank.
Yes.
The bank balance must actually balance right at the bottom, isn't that? After you
Anna's on the
work.
right track. She's on the right track.
Okay.
I'm
There,
thinking now.
that's right now.
Yes, we're looking at bank. So now that amount, what does it mean? What does it mean? So bank is going to be
But hold
debited.
on, there's something missing here, no?
I'm missing
Still
something.
something missing. Louis, do you know? What's
Let's
still
quickly
affect
check.
trade receivables?
Let's check. Do we have any returns or do we have any discounts? Accrued.
Accrued interest,
Um,
expenses, no, I don't know.
let's
Allowance.
quickly just look here for everything. Cost of sales. Admin. Krrr,
That's it, credit,
This
that's
one. This
it.
one
Credit
always
plus.
catches
Credit
me.
loss. That
Credit
must
loss
then be deducted
3,000.
from our closing balance.
Yes, you are 100%. Credit loss. Oh, what was that amount now?
Louis, are you sure that's the only thing?
No, I'm not sure.
Let's double check. I'm too quick now.
Yeah,
3,000.
Shona, you all over the place.
I need to
Just,
find my rhythm.
just go through
Okay.
first go through that list of trial balance, read it out, and then
Okay.
it will ring bells to people. Read it from top to bottom loud, and then we can see.
Okay, so we start from here. Nee? Okay,
Yeah.
land. No. Equipment. Appreciation. Members. Retained. Asset. Inventory.
Asset replacement reserves, that is basically depreciation. Is that correct?
You can leave it, yeah, think of it like that.
Okay.
Okay. Inventory. Because why we are now trade receivables is only to do with your sales.
It's on
Okay.
your expense
We're
side.
not buying anything. Yes. Debtors control tick, we did that. Allowance for credit losses.
Yes.
Bank.
Just,
Yes.
Is
just,
it?
just a moment, your debtors control.
Yes.
That is what they owe us.
Yeah,
That's
that's your
correct.
list.
So
The
the
trade
difference
receivable.
between that, the debtors control account between the opening balance, the 2009, less the 2010 will give us the cash flow.
No, it won't.
Won't
That
it?
she's
Because
got it.
this one, additional. If there weren't any additional information, then yes, that would have been correct. So, Aziza, you said allowance for credit losses, but didn't we already account for credit losses?
That is a correction on your
Oh,
receivables.
please.
Correct. So go and correct it on your receivables now.
So you must actually deduct that from your receivables. Am I correct?
1,000.
100%, Louis, 100.
So, for allowance for credit losses and for credit losses, both of them.
You're going to deduct that,
Ah,
like you said, off your credit losses. So your credit losses is going to
right.
be 2,000 now.
Yeah.
Well, yeah.
Because you must make
Oh,
allowance
this
for
is a
that.
tricky one, this one. Okay, let me someone make a store now. I wouldn't have someone say yeah. Credit loss minus allowance. Okay, we'll make this in.
Okay, so just do your correction there by bank.
Yes. Quickly fix this one. There we go. So now it's 400,027. So now what does this mean? It means it's money we are receiving, it's money coming in. So it's cash receipts. So now let me just quickly check.
That's
Would we just
received,
say here?
cash received from clients. But now just make sure you mark it working one or calculation one, right?
Ooh, okay, let me somehow do it like this. I'm gonna say 1, and then I'm gonna say 1.
Just people, you must mark it like this, no? Because you're not going to get marks. I know we have to use the word calc, or you can put working.
Flow. Aziza, for the descriptions, is it important how you word it, or would it be sufficient if we just say cash in, cash out, or
No, you can't say trade receivables. No, this is just words for accounting. Cash received
or
from
not?
customers, not trade receivables. Because trade
Oh, okay.
receipts
So we're not
reflect everything.
okay. So we're not gonna list it under this heading.
Yes,
This
we are.
okay. So
Cash
we cash received
from customers.
customers. Okay, so we okay. So but it's the same. Okay, so I must delete this one. Okay. And it's gonna be a positive Y because we are receiving money. Okay, cool. Now I'm on next. Where am I now? Sorry.
Let's just
No,
go down
you
that.
must
Oh,
call that
revenue.
operating activities, eh?
Sorry.
Actually, operating activities. On top of
Oh,
that. Yeah. Just move it down, then
mhm.
we can see.
Nee.
There's it.
Cash from operating activities. Okay, cool. So now we'll make it like this. Okay, so the first one is ticked revenue done. Second one is cost of sales. Now it says here referred to paragraph 4 below. All cash paid to the trade creditors in respect of purchases of trading inventory during the financial year amounted to blah blah blah. Okay, so in this account, I want to say we're going to work with trade payables, right? And inventory.
Are you doing now cash paid to clients?
Cost of sales. But
Shana,
now since I read there,
Shana, are you going to do cash paid to clients now?
I'm just working down this table as Eliza, so it seems like the
And
next
Shana,
one is
you
pay.
all over the place. Go back to
How?
that first, go back there. Right.
Okay.
Number 2, cash paid to clients. Then you know what you're looking for, right? So now we must do number 2.
So we must rather search for the information because I was
Yes,
just going down the additional
yes,
information. Oh, okay. Sorry,
Okay, we
guys.
must look there for the inventory, the opening balance and the closing balance of the inventory.
Yes,
yes.
let's do that. Okay.
And
Here's inventory, balance. Do we have a balance? Let me quickly
yes,
check.
there are balance. There are
Sorry.
opening and a closing balance.
Opening was 94700. One. Okay, and then we're going to have
A closing balance, and I think there was a note also related to inventory.
that's correct. So let me just say 82,300. So that's closing balance 82,300. Okay. Let's quickly go back to the notes. So now they said here all purchases are made on credit, and then the cash paid to the trade creditors in respect of purchases amounted to this. So cash paid meaning it's bank, because we no.
Cash paid to trade creditors, that is
No.
your trade payables.
Yes, I wanted to say no, bank can't be here. It must be here. No, this isn't bank. Is it bank? I'm writing bank. I could be wrong. 92,800. So now let me just quickly think, because I did do an example like this. Okay, so now we know cost of sales must come here. We're gonna have our cost of sales. I'm thinking now, is it on the debit side, credit? No, it's out. The cost of sales is out. So it needs to be on the credit side. So now 1, 2, 2, 400. But now they said, what did they say in paragraph 4? Okay, it's just it paid out. Okay, so what does this mean? It means that now we will calculate what is our purchases. And if we know what is our purchases, we can put this to trade payables.
But they say the purchases was done on credit, so it is nothing to do with cash.
No, but now that cash we will get here, trade payables, because we paid it. So bank will be on this side somewhere. Not, this isn't bank. I have an idea, but I could be wrong. Let me just quickly fill this in. Purchases. So now we're going to say this. Okay. But now purchases is going to be on credit, because they say all purchases are on credit. Oops, sorry, this is inventory. But now they said we paid it. Why am I putting it on the credit side?
Okay, Shoshana, just hold on. Just hold on first. Okay.
Yes.
First, do me a T account. When I need T account, just on a separate side, on the other, yeah. I want you to do a T account for a rental first.
Or rental first, okay?
Delete that inventory, delete all your other stuff.
Okay. So Aziza, just quick question. When we are approaching this questionnaire, Am I first going to look for everything that could be possibly cash received?
Yes.
And then I'm going to look at everything paid and
Cash
then generate.
payments. Yes.
Okay, maybe that'll be
Because you're
then we
stuck on
also-
inventory and you're stuck on things, but you're not looking at the bigger picture. So start off with your
Okay.
rent account. All your accounts that would be
Okay.
paid out.
Let's see. Okay, let's do that. So now when we look at this, since it's going to be day to day, we know it's going to be operations. So admin expenses, rent, water.
But Shauna, rent, only rent for
Yes,
me.
only rent. But won't it?
But
Wait,
rent
sorry,
is the
let me just
income.
check.
It's not the expense.
This
Or
one
is
is
it
a
rent?
rent expense.
Oh,
Oh.
rent expense. Okay.
So then, okay, cool, but that's the only thing. So that means that our cash flow is going to be minus 14,560. I think. Okay. So cash payments, I'm going to say, how do I word this? I'm gonna say rent expense. Since we paid it, it's going to be an outflow of money, and the rent expense is 14560. I'm not sure.
Shauna,
I don't think there's
we're not looking for the rental expense. I'm asking you to do a T account for me to show what we paid for rental.
okay.
You're going and taking the rental expense over, and that's not what I want. That's why I'm saying delete that trade payable account, delete that inventory account, and do me a T account that shows your rent account.
Okay. So the rent expense is gonna be on this side. One, 4, 5, 6. And then we're just gonna close it off to profit and loss.
No, we're not going to do that. What is going on here? Is there anybody want to come to the front of the class with this rental account?
The only account is this one for rent. And we didn't see anything of receiving or paying money for the rent.
Shana, there's an accrual. There's an accrual, and your profit and loss is on the wrong side also. Why are you putting it by bank? We're then looking for bank, Shana.
Oh, I didn't know we had to take into account accrual where
Why would you not take a rental accrual?
I didn't see the accrued rent. Oops, okay.
You see, you're getting mixed up what we're looking for. In
I
each
am
T
getting
account,
mixed up now.
we are looking for how much money we paid out. So the missing figure is going to be bank at all times. That's what I'm saying to you. Do as I say and do the rental account for me first. And I'm looking for bank on the rental account.
Okay, I can do that. Okay, let's try again.
Now we see other people come. You can't leave Shauna here alone.
No, please, guys, I missed it now. What is an accrual? I suppose it's quickly here.
Why have we got another T
Accrual,
account, Shauna? We're
this
just
is
looking at the rental account. Let's
yeah,
only work in this
accrual
rental account
expense.
here.
That was
Louis,
debit,
help us, please.
credit,
Your
debit.
rental account is the expense on your debit side, and the bank is on the credit side.
Your bank
Okay,
is
so
on
our accrual.
no. The 14,500 is on your credit side, right? And your bank is going to be on your debit side because you must now debiting the rental expense and crediting the bank. The bank is
Oh,
with the
sorry. Yeah,
contract side.
yep. Sorry.
Okay, so
Yep.
Shauna just put in their bank and the accrual is on the debit side of the 2.8. Right? On the debit On the credit side, it's the 14,500. What did you say? It was 14,500, right?
What is that amount now?
That is was your
What is
profit and
this?
loss, right?
Okay. Profit
And
and
then,
loss.
and in the debt, Shauna, where are you going to?
Wait,
You can't
wait, so
see
that's
your
2,800. Sorry, I'm just looking for the
oh, okay.
amount where it's coming from.
It's your trial balance.
Rent expense. Oh, sorry, so 14,560. Okay, I'm now with you. 60, there we go. So this is profit and loss.
But that is a rent expense.
Yeah, so should it be debit?
No, you can no. That's in your trial balance. So on
Okay.
your debit side, you're gonna have your 2.8, right?
Okay.
Your 2.8. Now you're gonna close it off, and your missing figures must bank, isn't it?
I'm a little bit lost now.
Well, you
Wait, maybe because I'm
Me
used to
too.
doing two accounts. Wait, yeah, me too. Payment, bank.
what? Yeah.
Bank is debit. Maybe I'll just have a look at this one again. I think I'm just not used to
Bank
know
is
what
not
to look
debit.
for.
Bank is credited, but this was your rental expense account.
Can you hear me?
We can hear you now.
Okay, so I posted in chat. I've picked up like a method from a place. It's much quicker to do. Where you kind of summarize the GL accounts, and it's like I posted in chat. So the second picture.
Oh, great stuff.
Okay, so where's his rental there? Let's check it out. Have you got the rental there in here?
Is it the prepayment? Let's see. Rental. Yeah, the accrued expense is the rental.
Yeah, but what is your closing balance for the bank?
So I just know it's that bottom figure.
346.
Yeah.
I wouldn't work with his method. His method is you can see if his method work, but the T accounts is the best. You can take his method, copy it, and yeah, it's up to you what works for you.
Would I
But
be deducted marks for using this method?
no. No. You won't be deducted. But T accounts, it's just easier to see what you're looking for.
Yeah, no, definitely. But yeah, I should probably
But if
add
this
more
works for
detail.
you, it works for
Yeah,
you.
yeah.
Okay, thanks for that. Shauna, can you now see what I was trying to get at? We are debiting a rental crediting bank.
Yes.
We are
Index.
crediting the rental expenses, debiting the profit and loss.
Yes, I agree with profit and loss.
Do you agree with bank also then?
Rent expense, we are paying it. So we're not, yeah, okay. I think the accrual just threw me now a little bit. Okay, but I think it makes sense.
Okay, so
Bank.
highlight the bank. Is everybody
Okay.
else following what I'm trying to show?
Otherwise, if this accrual wasn't here, then it was that 14,000. It's just that now I
Yes.
missed it. We just need to account for this
But it's not going to
accrual
be
as
so
well.
easy, Shauna. They're not going to give it to you. Just it's always going to be something. That is why I say you have to do a T account to be able to see that
Get
missing
my
stuff.
highlighter now. Okay, awesome. I think I understand now. I just need to know what to look for when
Okay,
doing it.
when we're done with this example, let's give Karis a chance to explain his full method to us so that
Yes,
we can
please.
see
Yeah.
which
Then you
method
can
works.
somewhere take control of my screen and put there. Okay. Aziza, how do I put the description? Can I say rent expense?
Hold on,
Or
you're
should
gonna
it
have
say
to.
cash paid? All right.
No, we're not. Yeah, you can just put say rental there, so long.
There. Okay.
Yeah, rental expense.
Rental expense. We are paying the money, so money is going out. Here we go. Perfect.
Okay. Now do an account for water and electricity. That's the last clue I'm going to give you, no? So you
Okay.
must do water and electricity T account for me.
Perfect.
My friend, and this why you quiet. I'm worried now. Louis, are you okay?
I'm fine. I'm listening.
Let's do this now. I'm gonna win this one. Where's this? Water and electricity, 9,400. What is it? It's an expense.
People, make sure you know how to do your cash flows. There will never be exams without cash flows, eh? For always. Very important. And it's if you know how to do it, you can score
Nearly.
a lot of marks.
This would have been deb. Wag now. I want to put
We,
this on the
how,
debit side.
how do you get, you close off that account to your profit and loss?
Okay, so it stays there. Okay.
No, just a moment. First of all, that expense, that 9,400, is the
Mhm.
expense is on on the debit side, correct?
Correct.
And it
No,
was
on the credit side.
But we're
Remember,
why?
closing.
Just just help me out. Why is it? Because it's an expense.
yes, when you close off to profit and loss, you must debiting
No,
your
no, no, no. That is then correct. If that is you close off. Okay, now I
yeah,
understand.
okay.
So all of the expenses and incomes we close off to profit and loss.
Yes, we done that last year, Shauna. Remember when we closed off everything to profit and loss?
Yes, okay. Ek is met. Okay, let's quickly look where is accrual hiding. Hierso. Prepaid expense. Ooh, lots going on here. Let's quickly someone make another one. I like to do two. Now I just quickly need to think. Accru- Debit, credit. This is gonna be credit. Please tell me if I'm wrong. Okay, prepaid expense.
But Shauna, why
Last
are you
year.
working in two different accounts? Why are
No,
you not
it
work, why are you
no,
not
I
working the
am.
water? But why have you got another prepaid expense account there?
I
It
want
goes
to
into
carry
your
this over to that one, or
no
I
no.
usually work with two, or
Why don't you work with one in your water and electricity account? So your prepaid balance of your water account is on your water. You see, you're gonna get mixed up if you're doing it on the prepaid expense. On your water and electricity, the prepaid is was now on the debit side, the 1.3.
yes.
And you're closing off your water and electricity with how much is the other one?
Oh. Okay, it's 3,700.
Yeah, so close it off with the 3.7.
Okay. I just have a different way of doing it. Balance.
Now show me
Um,
when you're done, you show me how you wanted to do it. Let's see if it's the same.
no, I just like writing it out and then if there's anything else, closing it off and then taking it over. So I think yours is more efficient, Aziza, but I'm
You're
doing
gonna
it
run
a
into
long
time.
way now.
You're gonna run into
Still
time
getting
problems
used
in
to
the
this.
exam.
No, that's true. But it's fine. That's why we're here to learn. 7, what was this?
I
3,
feel like I'm
7.
scolding you guys tonight.
It's okay, Aziza. That's how we learn. Okay, cool. This one. This one.
Okay.
Now we are happy. Let's just double check if that's everything. Accrued interest expense. No. Okay. Now, which side is bigger? This side. So what are we doing? We are almost now paying the things. So it makes sense that it is on the debit side. Some. And I think it'll also get easier if I know what to look for. I've only done it out of the book, not really on my own yet.
I
Okay,
think you get a
11.
method that works for you.
Hmm.
But we'll check now. Some people might agree with Lambrecht's
Yes.
method, and some people might. I know some people hate T accounts, and some people work better. I find that T accounts you can see what you're missing.
Yeah, I also like a T account. Okay, Lambrecht, all to you. You can
No,
take
you're
over
not done
control.
yet. You're not done. You're not done.
Oh, I put it here, Aziza. It's water and electricity.
No, but there's more.
Oh, we first need to finish all of them. Oh, sorry. Okay.
Yeah, he done the whole example for you, but you need to do more.
Okay, cool. We admin expenses. Oh, but T account, we won't need one for this one.
You won't need a T account for the admin expense, so you can just write in there the admin expense.
Admin.
But you're gonna need an account for interest, a T account for interest.
Okay, awesome. Let's do that. 40. Yo, I hope my eyes are not reading wrong now. Okay, admin expense. Number next, not credit losses, depreciation. It's direct method. Salaries and wages. I
Now,
don't think
T
there's
account for
anything
interest, Shana.
else.
Shana, want the T account for interest.
Okay, let's go to interest. Interest on long-term loan. Okay, interest on long-term loan. Okay, what does that mean? It means we need to pay it. What does that mean? We need to close it off. So it is a debit, so we need to credit. Okay, so first of all, we're closing it off. Profit and loss. And that amount is 4996. Okay. Now number next. Here we have accrued interest expense. I assume it's for the loan. I don't see any other one. Okay, what is an accrued expense? It's on the credit side, which means we need to debit the amounts. Okay, so we have two amounts here. So now it's going to be the same. What is I? 4,600. I'm going to debit it now. 4,600. Balance. Balance. And then we're going to say and now we're going to see which side is largest. So I don't think I missed anything. Which means what are we going to pay? Which is bank, which is debit, which makes sense because bank will credit. So this is the amount. Everyone agree? Okay. Interest on but I'm getting to understand now the flow of this thing, so that's good. Quickly finish salaries. I think this is everything.
No, Shana, it's not.
Not
You
yet.
haven't. You haven't.
Guys, are you missing?
What about taxation? All your expenses, eh? What's the
Oh,
taxation?
I thought the tax.
Is taxation not paid? Is SARS not a supplier or a
Yes,
trade
it must.
payable?
Oh shoot, this is also a T account, nee, Aziza.
Jebo.
Yeah, this one I forgot about tax. Okay, skus julle. Let's do tax quickly. Current tax payable. That's the one that we want. Okay. No. Tax expense. This tax expense. What is tax expense?
But Shana, why I'm saying you must do your T accounts first and we got everything. But when you do your statement of cash flow, you're going to have cash from customers, cash paid to suppliers, cash generated from operations. Then you will have all your other stuff, like from the net cash, between the net operating cash flow, you will have stuff like your interest and your taxation, etc. So I just want you to do everything first. Then it's easy for
Okay.
over.
Okay. Yes. Yo, sorry, let me just quickly think. Yes, because we're gonna close it off, which is gonna be credit, so it's gonna be there. This is me. No. 19791. And we're gonna have a bank. Is there not two amounts for tax? No. Profit before tax. I'm missing. Oh, I'm missing something now. Guys, have any suggestions? Let me quickly look here again. Tax we're paying to source, we carry that over. Tax we need to pay. So we know it must be on this side because we need to pay it, but there's no what it was beginning and end of the year. Because I think I'm approaching it wrong now. Profit before tax. This must come in. This description is not right. Wait. It is net cash. No man, that is from bank. Here we go. Okay, guys, I'm stuck on this one. Any suggestions?
Okay. I also don't see this numbering is so difficult to see. Okay, so the income tax expense is the 19,000.
Yes,
I
it's
don't
19791. Yeah.
What is that interest on long-term loan? What is that 4996? Did you have that? Oh, you had it in the interest.
Yes, he's so
Okay,
sad.
I
Yeah.
don't see any other taxation.
Which is weird because usually.
Yeah, taxation should have one. Okay, so then just leave that it is as is. Distribution to members, is there a T account for that? Let's see.
Quickly check. I'm just gonna scroll up.
Yeah, that one should have. Okay, because there's no
Diesel distribution payable as well. Okay. Now, let me quickly just check. Land holdings. Okay, so we want distribution payable to members. That's going to be our T account. So let's quickly do one. Yeah, no, members. Okay. First of all, we're going to have balances. Because why this is here. Alright, last year.
Shana, just are you done there?
Oh, sorry. I'm doing
I just
distribution payable. Must I go back?
I just want to take you back there. Just go count properly those lines there. You see that distribution to expenses. Now there's a missing line there. So those 5027 is accrued interest and the 46. So you're missing one closing and opening balance there. So that one is accrued expense, interest expense.
Oh, this 5027.
Correct.
Yo. Let me just quickly check here.
Is that
Accrued
what
interest 5027.
Yeah, just count those lines properly that we know what numbers, because I think there's something wrong
Oh,
with the
you're right. It is a little bit weird. Okay, so the balance. Oh, but it is here, 5027.
Oh, it is in. It is
I
in.
see. Okay.
Okay. Sorry, I didn't see that one.
I also didn't. Okay, distribution table, 50. So this is gonna be balance. This is gonna be balance. Okay, good. So now we have that. Salary to members. We have something like that. Salary.
Yeah, but leave the salary. We're only busy with distribution to members.
Okay, so distribution to members. That's the one we want. So there's gonna be on the credit side. Wait. What is distribution to members?
That is when
You're
it's like,
paying them.
yeah, you're paying them. So it
You're
will be on the
paying them.
debit side that we're looking for the balancing figure.
Yes. So distribution, this is on the credit side, nee?
Yeah, but remember, look at your statement of equity. So that's a 22, isn't it, right?
Yeah, 22. Yeah,
Yes.
22 and 23. How's that? So this is on the credit side.
Yeah.
Profit and loss. Ooh, is it profit and loss?
No, that's your distribution from your statement of equity.
Okay, equity. Yeah. Skis. Yeah.
So
Okay.
on your debit side, you still just go back to the statement. So you're missing the beginning value.
That's correct. And now let's quickly go up.
Which is that 44.
Yeah. Did I put it in?
I don't see it there.
I didn't put it in. Oh, here it is. Sorry. I put it here at the
Why
bottom.
is your stuff's at the bottom?
Why
Okay.
did I
It's
do
not a
that?
balance, eh?
Is my balance now the wrong way? Isn't this created?
That's an accrual. But
Well, it doesn't have to. Excuse. I see now. I confused myself. Alright, here we go. So now,
sure you're writing balance carried down and balance brought down, whatever one it is, eh? Okay, so that's your 44. Now where's your 14 that you had in there? That was right.
oh, here we go.
Okay, now you can tally up and you'll get the bank that was paid to the members.
Pay to members. So Aziza, just to confirm, distribution payable to members, what account is that? Is that now a liability?
No, that will go to equity.
Equity.
Yeah.
So this is an equity account. So the balance, okay, equity. Now we are paying them. Okay, okay, I'm with you now. This side is bigger. Okay, so we have bank. But since this is equity, won't this be under financing?
No, but in the we will still put it. We're still looking for how much we paid out.
So is it operating still day to day?
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
Oh, this is a tricky one. Okay, I'm gonna remember this one. Okay,
Okay, so now we
so
got everything. Now you just need to structure and pull it over the figures. So just make the
okay.
structure there. Okay, cash received from clients.
Mhm. Must it be okay? So cash received. I think this was the only one. Trade receivables.
Okay, and then cash
Okay.
paid to suppliers.
Mm.
Just move that.
Yes. So
Right,
suppliers.
right. Now you will move that one up because you must net it off, right? Move
Sorry, Aziza, which one now? Must
cash
delete?
paid cash payments. Just put it 2 or 3 lines up. That line.
Oh, sorry, I see what you mean. Okay.
Yeah, yeah. So
Okay.
now we're
Thanks.
trying to get the amount which Lambrecht got, right?
Oh, I see.
Okay, so now we're going to take your administration expenses, which was the 40,
Yes.
right? You're going to take your rental,
Yes.
right? You're going to take your salaries and wages.
Yes.
You got your salaries and wages, yes. Then you're going to take also what else was there? The rental, water, electricity, and your
Interest or not interest?
no interest, just move it down. Move it down out of the way. Right.
Okay.
Okay, and then your creditors.
Creditors.
Just
Did we
go,
do that account?
no, go and check up on your creditors.
Oh, didn't do this one. Trade. Oh, it's the one we did and then I deleted. Okay. Trade payables balance. What is that balancing? 863. Balancing. Okay. Now with trade payables, they said everything purchases was on credit.
But there's a note there, Shana.
Yes, there is
There's
a note.
Then by number 4.
So sorry. Cash paid
So you don't
in
have to do a
respect
account for
of
that.
purchases. Oh, okay. So is bank then 92,800?
Correct.
Okay, so we don't need a T account. Okay, but it's fine. So this is gonna be bank. So I'm gonna write it down. Let me know. Okay. So cash payments. Am I gonna say here trade payables, Aziza?
Yeah. Trade payables.
And we're paying them, so it's a negative. Okay, good. Here we go.
Okay, so but tally it up. You see, we got the same answer as Carolus
Okay.
Lambrecht. So just give me the net operations now. The 427 minus the 346. Righto. Now we continue with the framework after that. So if there's any things like your dividends, your interest, your tax, that stuff will affect your net cash flow.
Okay. So payments, let me just quickly think. Okay, so interest on long-term loan, since we're not paying it to anyone. Okay, I can kind of see because it's suppliers and employees. Okay,
Do we
now
want to stop here first to give Carolus like a chance just to explain how he did number cash operating activities received from
Yes.
customers and paid to customers before we continue?
Perfect.
Okay.
Okay.
Carolus, you can share your screen.
Okay. Let me just.
Sorry, it's Karis.
No, it's fine. I don't mind. Book one. Okay. Okay. So this is a method that works for me. I kind of understand the theory behind it, but I feel like consistently it works. Um, so firstly for okay, so cash receipts.
I can't see. Can you guys see? Can you just enlarge it? It's mos nou brille en pille nou.
Okay.
Bigger. We can't see. I can't be the only person that's not seeing.
Yeah, I'm also. We need to zoom now.
Wait, is it still zoom? Can
Okay,
you
that's
see?
fine. That's
Wait,
fine.
I'm
Here we
gonna make
go.
the font a bigger size and yes,
Yeah.
big. Okay, is that better? Can you
And
see?
next to it, you're writing stuff there. Can we see what you're writing? Don't be so stingy. That's it.
Okay, so firstly, um, I write down obviously cash receipts from customers. Let me just enlarge this as well. Okay, so obviously statement of cash flows. Here I write down cash receipts from customers. And then the C1 is obviously where I'm referring to my calculation. As you can see here it is. It's important to reference your calculations, I believe. Okay. So for this calculation, you start off with revenue first. Okay, then you just go to your extract in the income statement, and then you derive your revenue there. For other income, obviously this is not applicable, but typically if you see one of these, you are supposed to add it with. And then for credit losses, you'll see this in your extract for the profit and loss, which is here, which is the 3,000. Then you deduct it. And then you move on to your movements in financial position items, which relates to income. So that would be then your debtors, your accrued income, and income received in advance. Okay. Is there any questions until thus far?
You do your indirect method also like this?
No.
Or you do it different?
Indirect method, I use that profit for the
Oh, okay.
adjust for non-cash items and such.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, so it's only this. Okay. So with debtors,
If I can
obviously,
come, sorry, if I can come in, I've got a similar type of template which I work on my indirect methodology, but we can discuss it later.
okay. I haven't looked at other methods for indirect method, but yeah, for direct method, I've followed this. And I've used this in a lot of exercises and it works. So,
Where did
okay.
you see this method? Did one of the lecturers show you this method?
No, so there's this online tutoring place called Tabaldi Education. I don't know if
Or did
someone.
they show you this method?
Yes. Um, It's quite effective, I
It is
believe.
effective. I'm just hoping when they allocate the marks,
Yeah.
because I know that yeah, I just hope that when they allocate marks on a direct method, they're going to
I
allocate you this marks.
I've seen an exercise before where the solution had something like this.
Okay.
So I don't, because it's basically a summary of your T accounts,
Yes.
and they're
Yes.
not and they're not specifying that in your workings you should show T accounts.
Yes, they're not. They're not.
So I'd hope. Okay, so yes, obviously, you start with your debtors as the income in your movement of financial position items. You have to disclose this at net debtors, so you have to deduct allowances for credit losses, which you'll find in your extract for, or just your list of balances, as you can see here, allowance for credit losses. But as you can see, it's for this year. So you deduct it from this year's trade debtors and not last year's one. You can see. Uh, and then obviously your closing balance you take out because you want the actual cash you received. Okay. The same applies for accrued income. You'll find they usually show it in the balances here. And then obviously you're opening your ad and you deduct your closing. Do the same here. So what you do now is essentially you just take this. Okay. There's nothing in there now, but you plus that. You deduct your credit losses, and then you just essentially add all the other items. Yeah, and then you get your. Wait, what did I do now? Oh, I missed that. There we go. Okay. So I'll also share this on the group chat if that will help. Does anyone have questions?
No, you can continue with the bottom half, the suppliers.
Okay.
If you hate the accounts, then this is the method for you.
Mm. This second part is a bit more tricky. Okay. So cost of sales, once again, you go to your extract for the income statement and you just derive it from here. I'll just do that. Once again, inventory. You'll find this actually in your list of balances because it's an asset.
Sorry, you can't see that your stuff has gone small again at the
Okay.
bottom.
At the bottom, I'll try and fix it now. Can you see now? Oops. Okay. Okay, I'm just gonna write here. It. Okay. Can you see? Or is it still too small?
No, it's fine now. It's fine now.
Okay.
Fine now.
Okay.
Listen, please don't use that word balance sheet. They're going to mark you down also anyway. No?
Sorry?
I said don't use that word balance sheet. They're going to
Oh,
mark you down. You must say
financial.
statement.
No,
Statement of,
financial.
but yeah, but people know. You can just put slash there.
Yeah,
Just
no,
say,
no. It's just to quickly
yeah,
tell
yeah,
the
yeah.
people. Yeah. Okay. Then obviously the cash flow principle. We deduct our opening and we add our closing inventory. So now we just take our closing inventory, which is again found in the statement of financial position. Okay, so for total purchases, this one, you don't directly derive it from the statement of profit and loss. You actually calculate it by taking the sum of this essentially, which gives you 110 because you want the actual cash. Okay, cool. I'm just gonna put a note in there. Okay. Selling and admin expenses. Okay, so this one is the more trickier part. So as you'll know, you get your distribution, administrative, and other expenses. Actually supposed to say that. My bad. So under this is your normal expenses section in your profit or loss. Let me just. So essentially what you're going to do now is you're going to go to the profit or loss extract and you're going to find all expenses that would normally fall under that heading. Um, so okay, I'm just going to do this for illustration purposes. Sometimes they'll actually give you the total. But in this case, looks like they split it. I'll make the font bigger now. Okay. Okay, cool. So I don't know why my Excel does this. Okay, there we go. So firstly, admin expenses are included. Then rent expenses are included. Water and electricity. Credits, losses, depreciation, salaries and wages. And key notes, interest on long-term loan is finance costs, so it's not included. And income tax expense, obviously that's your tax expense. Dividend income falls under other income, so it's not applicable. So then you essentially take the sum of these things. Straight up, you know. Okay, salaries and yeah, I'm just gonna put this together with the other stuff. Okay. And then obviously you just take the sum of these things. Let's see. D78060, that's correct. Okay. Let me just mark this yellow and okay. Is everyone still with me?
Yes, I follow.
Okay, good. So then you take, I'm just gonna make a note here also. You take your total purchases plus your distribution, admin, and other expenses equals total expenses. Okay, so that's important to note. So you take the sum of these two, which gives you your total expenses. Now that you have your total expenses, you need to adjust for the non-cash items, obviously because we want cash. And also we need to adjust for the accruals and trade payables and prepayments. So once again, it's the same method, but it's not going into T accounts essentially. Like you get the same end result. Okay. So then obviously credit losses is a non-cash item. Another non-cash item, I believe, is a loss on sale of PPE, I think. Depreciations, also non-cash item. Then you just deduct it. Deduct from total expenses. Okay. Deduct. Okay, cool. Then you need to adjust for your accruals and trade payables. Okay. So for accrued expenses, you just go to your list of balances once again, and then the accrued expense is obviously the rent. I just have a question. Why don't they add the accrued interest expense? Because if I do add that, my calculation is out. But other than that, it always works. So accrued interest. Wait, because it's finance cost. Perhaps. Okay. Anyways, you take your okay, so there is no opening balance for the accrued rental expense. So I'll just, to make it easier for yourself, maybe put it in brackets, because it can get a bit confusing. Okay, so there is no opening balance. We deduct our closing balance. And then for trade payables, their opening balances you also find from the list, balances list. Okay. Yeah, and then once again you deduct your closing. So yeah, okay. And then prepayments also given in your statement of financial position extract, which you'll see here. It says prepaid expense, water and electricity. But in this case, because it's an asset, prepayment is an asset because you pay in advance, you're entitled to get that money back. The opening balance gets deducted and the closing gets added. So that's the only catch out place there. Which is okay, cool. And then to get your total cash paid to suppliers and employees, you take your total wait, I'm gonna actually write the formula. Total cash paid and employees equals your total expenses less or plus, actually, because it's a negative already. Non-cash items, then plus adjustments in accrued, which is adjustment in accruals and trade payables, plus okay, cool. Okay. So essentially, yeah, you just take this. I can test this. Then plus. Yeah, you get to that answer.
He's
Just
definitely doing it right because his answer's spot on with ours.
make it other. I haven't done indirect method as much, but I've done direct method a lot. So yeah, this is not my method, but the Valdez method.
I will also share that indirect, let's say it's a template type of thing, similar to yours, with
Okay.
us.
That would be nice, yes. Okay, so yeah, that's that. I hope it makes sense. It is a bit overwhelming initially, but I've practiced it a lot, so it gets easier the more you practice it with this method.
Okay, thanks, Karis.
No problem. If there's any questions, you're more than welcome to ask.
Does anybody have a question for him towards this method? Andiswa? Is Andiswa gone?
Oh, I think she left, Aziza.
Oh, okay. Okay, let's finish off, Shana.
Okay.
Oh,
Let me just stop sharing. Yeah.
Yeah, so Shana, you just need to continue now with we're looking for the net cash flow from operating activities.
yes. Okay, so the only thing left is just cash generated, okay, from operations. So what was left? Dividend income is your non-cash items, so not this one. Credit losses, no.
But where's the
Depreciation,
stuff that I
non-cash.
told you to move down? Where did you
What
delete
move?
it?
I didn't delete anything.
The stuff that I
It
said,
was,
the interest and the tax.
oh, it was only the interest one.
Okay, so you can put the
Interest.
interest and the distribution.
Mhm. I think it's only these three. Mm, yeah. Okay, then I get this answer, Aziza.
And then there's still dividends.
Is dividends not a non-cash item?
Still, it was dividends that was received. So it's
Oh,
a cash item.
okay. Let's add. $47. But there's a profit before tax. I haven't used this one yet. Did I miss a heading maybe? No, but profit before tax is most for indirect method.
Mm,
Yeah. I think this is everything. What answer did
yeah,
you get,
that's
Aziza?
everything. That's everything.
Okay, cool. And this is this one. So I can just then send this on the group.
Maybe Louis can just email his method
Hmm,
and then you can just maybe just copy it all in this one sheet. Then people don't have so
okay.
many mixed sheets. Is that possible if you can email it to Shana van Wyk while we wait?
Yes, I can do that
Let
with
me
pleasure. Is that what is her email address?
Let me
Shauna,
someone put it
Shauna,
in the chat. It was that number now. What is that? 29.
pick up as Shauna van Wyk. It picks up on me as Shauna van Wyk.
Ah, okay. Oh wait, let me somehow I see here's a email thingy. Let me somehow copy and paste. Here we go. Oh, thanks, Michelle.
Okay, there's still 3, 4 others that you can practice questions.
I'll definitely practice. I haven't practiced enough yet.
Yeah, I don't know which way you're gonna do the T accounts, or I think you're more T account person.
Yeah, yo, I've practiced now with T account, so maybe I should just stick with it and hope for the best.
I think if you hate T accounts, then his method is gonna work. Like absolutely hate T accounts, then I would go with Lambrecht. Do you not like T accounts?
No, I don't. I think it's about time for me. I want to find the
Mm,
fastest way as possible without losing marks because it's fun act, so it's very time
Time.
consuming. Mm.
The problem with T accounts, you can see the mistake quicker.
Yeah, no, definitely.
But
I'm working too slow, definitely. Too
you
slow.
see, he's already done with this method and he's practiced it over. If you also
See, that's the
that's the
thing.
thing, that if you want to change over to, I won't advise Shauna. The other people, they can do whatever please them. But like you already buy the T accounts, man, to go and study that method that he's got now
Oh,
in
it's
such a
gonna
short
take
space of 2
long.
weeks. It's a
Yo,
bit
no,
risky.
not gonna risk it now.
But yeah, that method can work if you don't like T account. But then you must know what you're doing also.
Definitely. Definitely.
Will you share that other exercises with us? Or has
Yes,
it
they,
Yes,
been,
I'm
yes,
has
gonna
it
they,
been?
send it now. I'll
Okay, thanks.
yeah,
send it
they
now.
all there under 1, 2, 3, 4. And then next week, maybe we should do companies.
Okay,
Yes,
Yeah,
okay,
then
that'll be
I'll send you the solutions, or give you the solutions next week.
okay.
perfect.
Really appreciate it.
Yeah, I'll first work through it and try to get the answers. Then I'll give you the solutions. Did everybody sign the register?
Where do you sign the register? Sorry
There's
for my
I,
ignorance.
If you never signed the register yet,
No,
Mr. Van Kerk,
no, I don't know.
I did paste the link.
oh, here it is. You must open it and just put your serial number in it. There, I've posted it now.
Where did I save this thing now?
Yeah, your exam was early, eh?
Yeah, 20th.
It's early. But okay, get it out of the way.
Prefer that.
The sooner the better.
Definitely.
Sorry,
But
everyone. I have a question.
mm-hmm.
Um, just regarding the calculations using Excel, right? So I normally just physically calculate everything on paper, and then obviously then submit my written assignment, my written assessment. But now I have a question. So when you guys do it using the Excel sheets, right? Do you then copy it over in writing, or how do you submit, if you know what I mean?
Shauna, how do you submit on Excel or on Word? Or do you write it out?
No, I wrote it out because in the assessment they said we're not allowed, it must be handwritten answers.
Yeah.
Mm.
So that
Yes,
kind
okay,
of
that's why I'm
sucks.
asking, because I wanted to make sure that I wasn't the only one doing that.
But the question I have, can you use the Excel spreadsheet on the one side to do the calculations for you and then just rewrite it?
You need to email the lecturer and ask that question. Some lecturers said yes last semester with different modules, and some said no. So you need to ask and keep your proof and ask them, is it
Okay.
permissible? I don't know if you can ask them if it. A calculator is so time consuming, eh? You type in
It
the wrong thing
is.
on the calculator, you must go from all overs again.
Yeah, absolutely.
And Excel is faster, but I'm not sure if they should allow you actually. Because I mean in the workplace you use